Sun's on this side, so we're going to go on this side of the face so you can see me a little bit. We're at the Oak Grove Cemetery in Hillsdale, Michigan. It's a beautiful day. It's actually humid for the first time in the year, I would say. Got a few little legends here I wanted to talk about. Maybe show you some of the stones. So this 1833, this person was born. That is a very large stone. The other one was born, William was born in 1827. So as you can see, this goes back quite a ways. I would say this is probably the oldest part of the cemetery. Some beautiful monuments. I always wondered how they got, they get these huge monuments from way back. Did they bring them in by train? I can't imagine they made them here, but maybe they did. Let's get back into the sun here. So the reason I'm here is there's there's three legends about this place. They're legends. Now, the third one, I am not going to do, and I know you're going to want me to. The third one is the interesting one, I think. Well, we'll start with number one. I believe it's in the 1850s. Don't quote me too much on that, because they are legends. There was a young girl who was traveling through Hillsdale with her family, and they stayed at a hotel close to this cemetery. And there seems to have been a fire that she was killed in while staying there, which is very sad. But she's been known to possibly haunt the cemetery and hide behind tombstones and peek around at people. Now, this is a very wide view, but keep your eyes open. You never know. The other one's kind of intriguing too, and I don't know if I've ever heard anything like this before, but it's something to do with, you'll be walking by a tombstone and then you'll come back again, walk back to the direction, in my case to my car, and the monument will be missing. Maybe, for example, the one we just looked at. Right now it's there, I assume, but when we walk back, maybe it won't be. So that's an interesting one, appearing and disappearing, or disappearing and appearing, whatever order you want to go in. So this is the one that I will not do. Don't ever challenge me to do it, because I won't do it. I'm not superstitious. Well, maybe I am. But there's an angel statue, a beautiful angel statue on top of a large monument. And this is one of those monuments I'm like, how did they get it here? You're going to see it right in front of us. And as we get closer to it, I'll tell you what happens is, there's two things that this is known for. Again, legend. I've never talked to anyone personally, but as legend has it, the eyes on the statue will follow you when you are walking. So that's kind of freaky. Kind of reminds you of the old pictures that I had an aunt that had one when I was young. It used to scare me. Man, the eyes will follow you. I've had that happen to a few, and I don't know how they do it, how they made these paintings, or however they did it, but it's spooky. I still think it's spooky. So the eyes. The other thing is, if you were to go up, which I wouldn't suggest, I would say that it's probably against the law. That if you go up, now that sun's going to be bright, so let's see what happens here. If you go up and touch maybe the monument, but I believe it's the angel, that you will be granted bad luck for the rest of your life. And if you can see it, which you probably cannot, maybe I can zoom in at some point, there's a thumb missing. So that tells me maybe this is why there's bad luck. Someone broke a thumb off, kind of made the angel a little upset. So now, if you touch her, or possibly this, I don't know, you're cursed, because it's a cursed monument, they say. And you're cursed to have bad luck for the rest of your life. And I'll tell you right now, I've had enough bad luck in my life. I don't need any more. So, let's see, maybe, I don't know if we can see because of the sun. Probably be good on a, oh boy, yeah, it's gonna be hard. Boy, it sure looks like she's looking at me though. Anyway, it's a beautiful monument, but I would say definitely one I'm not going to risk by touching. I don't suggest you do, but if that's something you feel like you need to do, go right ahead. I know a lot of people like to challenge destiny. I don't really care to. I don't care to end up in a cemetery too soon. It's all going to happen one time, but only one time, maybe. I don't know, do you believe in reincarnation? I don't know. Here's a beautiful monument. It just amazes me though. Look at the age on this one. This one has the whole family encircled around the monument. So the age on this is 1832, 1886. So we're talking old. It's amazing how they can stand there forever. That is, stand there longer than you and I are around. But it's an interesting walk through cemeteries, you know. You often wonder, well, I wonder all the time, is anyone going to remember me 10 years after I die? 20 years? 100 years? I kind of doubt it. So I feel like when you come to a cemetery and you see all these people, they're all alive once. Do people remember them? I don't know. But I can say this. When you're respectful and you spend time walking through a cemetery, try to look at as many stones as you can, because I think that helps keep their spirit alive. I often thought that when I have a memory of a lost loved one, that every time I have that memory, it's their way of speaking to me. Hey, I'm still here. Remember, I'm still here. I may not be there in the flesh, but I'm still there. And I'm watching over you. That's kind of how I feel. So this camera, to me, is just amazing for this kind of thing, because of the wide view and the focus. I've been telling friends, oh, this is the best camera. Let's see what the sound sounds like. You know, it's not the best camera for sound when it comes to wind, but we'll see. So anyway, think about that. When you visit a cemetery, when you think about a person that's passed, think that maybe you've been drawn to the cemetery for more than one reason, but maybe there's a reason. Maybe people just want to be remembered. I guess if I'm not remembered, it is what it is. But I think everyone likes to be taught, you know, well, how do I want to say that? Everyone wants to be not forgotten, you know? But anyway, so that's the 3 legends here at the Oak Grove Cemetery. And I quote that, legends. It's a beautiful area, it's a beautiful place. If you want to check out cemeteries, if you're interested in that kind of thing, this is a nice one. It's well kept. One thing I noticed about it, the birds love it. The one thing I've noticed about it is, and maybe someone can tell me this, I don't see trinkets. I don't see the solar-powered lanterns. I don't see things on the stones that loved ones leave behind. Is that because it's a well-kept cemetery? Is that because it's a city cemetery? Listen, I don't frequent cemeteries that often, but I do like legends. But that's definitely something I would like to know. By the way, have you seen the little girl? I haven't seen her. I'm assuming this is the oldest part of the cemetery, obviously, right? And the further back this way are probably newer stones. I believe there's a congressman that served for the state buried here from way back. I couldn't say who it is off the top of my head, but I could research it, or someone else could. And if you happen to have family here, I want you to know the videos like this bring attention to them and help them not be forgotten, right? Who knows, maybe someone from another state, another country has a loved one buried here. You know? Maybe this video will help them know where their loved one's at. Oak Grove Cemetery, Hillsdale, Michigan. I'm going to be signing off. The sun's all the way down. No, not really, but it's getting there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This is a new channel. It's going to be the first video, actually. If you'd like to leave a comment, you're welcome to. I'd like it if you would subscribe. Maybe tell me something you want to see. I think the future of the channel is going to be museums, cities, towns, quaint towns. Anything within my means to get to on weekends. I have a full-time job. But anyway, my name's Mike. And please stop back. Maybe I'll have something even more interesting. And actually I do. Well, I don't know if it's more. I think it's more. Because it has something to do with an experience I had years and years and years ago. As you can see, I'm gray. So I've been around a while. I probably look older than I am, but whatever. Anyway, love you all. Please come back. And we will talk soon. Be safe. Be loved. Love people around you. And always remember, the ones that are no longer around you, they're probably still watching over you.